What's up? So, this one is also based on. All right, have you ever heard of a quote? I'm going to try to quote it exact, but you can Google it. It'll come up maybe more accurate than what I'm about to say. A bird sits on a branch, not because it trusts the branch, but because the trust is in its own wings, right? What does that mean? When I first heard it, it didn't hit me until it did. Until I started really, really trusting in myself. Too many times, people will habitually and unconsciously put their trust in their external circumstances. And that also lets me know they don't know yet. They may not be conscious of the fact that they're the ones creating their reality in the first place, right? So they usually, that perception would support things like maybe they feel like what is happening is out of their control and that they are at the mercy of their external circumstances, allowing themselves to also be emotionally affected. I'm not saying it's great to be numb, like no one has emotions, but what I more mean by that is they ride the wave of the emotion and being almost like putting themselves at the fate of what is externally there, not realizing that the external is only reflecting something that they're creating from within. So it's like they're looking at it as the external is what it is, and I'm at the mercy of it. Instead of seeing it the other way around. I'm the creator of what's happening. I allowed this to be in my reality based on beliefs, perceptions, resistance, flow, wounds, healing journey, whatever's going on within you that is creating what you're seeing in the first place. AKA reality is more of a mirror of what's going on within you. And when you address what's going on within you, the external follows suit. We are never at the mercy of what's in our external reality. It's more of a I want to say, it's more of a mirror. I mean, for lack of a better word, it's a mirror to our inner world in some way, shape, or form. Whatever you're allowing around you, allowing to happen to you, or whatever you allow, don't allow, whatever you perceive or choosing to dismiss, ignore, whatever, the people you have around you, the places that you choose to go to, the responses or reactions you choose to have, they're all in line with your inner world in some way, shape, or form, and can be used as guides to mirror back to you what is actually happening within you, where there's resistance, where you're on the right path, what is calling your attention, show you what's in alignment with you and what's not in alignment with you. And every chance is an opportunity to use introspection to analyze or feel, whichever one applies in your situation. Either whatever's calling your attention needs to be felt, or there's a reaction or a trigger or something that you're allowing around you, people, places, things, whatever, that don't align with you, that need to be analyzed by you to see why is it that you're allowing this? What is it in you that needs to be addressed in order for you to respond differently, to remove more of the things that do not serve your highest good, and to lean more towards creating things in your reality, or allowing things into your space that do nurture who you are and who you're becoming. So how does this go back to the bird on the tree? The bird is not putting its trust in the external, which is the tree. Because the tree is not in the bird. The tree is not the bird. Bird's not the tree, right? The bird is not putting its trust in the tree. The tree is just an external environment that it's using to perch. It's just your external environment that you're in, the people you're around, this, that, and the third. The external. Anything from skin out. The bird is not putting its trust in the external. Regardless of what's going on in the external, the bird trusts itself and its own ability to fly, its own wings. It's from skin in for us. So regardless of what is externally happening, this goes right into this other quote too that somebody told me 10 years ago. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you respond to it. Your power is in you. It has nothing to do with having an expectation of what is happening around you and whether or not those expectations are met. It has nothing to do with anything external. It has everything to do with your perception of what's going on and using it as a way to, using it as a mirror to yourself to see what it is in you that is creating this in the first place. You're putting your trust more in you rather than being at the mercy of what is external to you. It's really your response that matters. It doesn't matter what is happening. It doesn't matter what is going on outside of you, because anything external to you has absolutely no power and meaning until you assign it power and meaning. That power and meaning comes from your internal. I hope you're not missing what I'm saying here. Instead of focusing on external issues, external discomforts, as a I'm at the mercy of type of approach, okay? Instead of focusing on what this person's doing, that person's doing, you don't like this, you don't like that, whatever it is that you're feeling about your external environment. Instead of focusing on it from a perspective of I'm at the mercy of these things, this is what I got to deal with. Why not shift the perspective to more of an internal empowerment instead of an external disempowerment? Use everything around you, and this goes right into all things work for my highest good. All things work, all things, even external discomforts. Shift your perspective to view your external as just a simple mirror to yourself and as an opportunity to make change to your responses, which is where your true power is. View everything as an opportunity, each moment as an opportunity to practice responding in alignment with your highest self, with who you're becoming. Because your power is in your response. It's not in what's happening. It's not in who's doing what. It's not in what people decide to, actually who you decide to be around you is within your power. But again, if you don't like your external circumstances, visit yourself. How are you responding and allowing these things to happen? And how can you change your response to better facilitate an external environment that actually works for who you are? Rather than just powerlessly accepting it. You're so powerful that even you accepting that fate is what keeps bringing it into your reality, because you accepted it. The moment you don't accept it, it changes. It changes. So you are that powerful. You're never not powerful. You're that powerful that God or the universe will support either way you decide to go, and keep feeding you the reality that matches what you are agreeing with. So why not use that power intentionally to create more of a reality that actually aligns with you? Your power is in your response. The bird doesn't give a crap about the tree and what the tree does. The tree can fall, the branch can break, the leaves can fall off. Whatever happens around it, it doesn't matter. The bird has more trust in itself and in its ability to respond as necessary, rather than putting the trust in, well, I just hope the branch doesn't break. I just hope nothing happens to this tree while I'm standing on it. It doesn't matter what's happening to the tree, even with the bird on it, because the bird fully trusts that when necessary, it trusts in its own response. Much love.